Boom, we got Fat Joe in the studio today. Hello, sir.
Jenny Boom Boom, what's up, baby? What's good?
How you doing? How's everything?
I'm all right. I can't complain. I'm so excited.
I know.
I'm so excited.
You're so excited.
Everywhere I go, it's like, yo, do you want catch up with? I'm so excited.
That you look so healthy and so good. Like, what have you been doing there, Joe?
Man, thank you. Just working out. I mean, you know, Danny C don't like me to give my I'm a fraud. Listen, you have to work out.
Right.
I work out almost every day.
What do you do? Like, what's your regimen?
Just cardio. The elliptical.
Good. I like elliptical. It's fun.
Another 20 on the treadmill, and then I learned these exercises in jail. You know, it's in jail. You spot anybody doing these exercises, you know they've been in jail.
Okay.
So, you know, it's these different little moves that you do with your legs and all that, and it's all cardio. You just keep it moving. And then, you know, I try to eat right. Most of the time. The thing is watching those carbs.
I know.
That's the main thing. My biggest problem is ice cream, and I just discovered a new ice cream called Halo Top.
Oh, what's that?
Which is 240 calories, the whole pint.
Oh, wow.
1 gram of sugar, so good.
And it tastes good?
Incredible.
Wow,
this guy told me, this guy, he was cock diesel, white dude cock diesel. He was like, yo, what is your biggest obstacle? What's your biggest problem? I said, I love ice cream. He was like, that's easy. It's a Halo Top. It's not even a carb. It's made out of protein. It's so good.
I gotta figure out where they sell it.
You gotta fight people in the supermarket for the Halo Top. When they come in, you're like, one lady went and she grabbed like 7. It was only 8. And she left me one. I almost killed this woman. Man.
Oh my
she
gosh.
took all the Halo Top.
Well,
yeah, but it's really good.
You know, we don't need any violence happening, Joe. we don't
ice cream.
We don't want any violence.
We don't want ice cream rage.
Yeah.
Road rage.
So congratulations on the new single.
Thank you so much, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the single.
Yeah, it's definitely a dope record. And you're with Dre from Cool and Dre on there.
Cool and Dre. You know, that's my day one. You know, I discovered Cool and Dre and all them, and our magic is so great that I was like, come on, Dre, let's do it. And we did it, you know?
Well, I think that you've always kind of had loyalty towards certain people in the music business, and you know the formula that works well for you. Because a lot of people, they sometimes jump on the bandwagon, and then their music sounds exactly like everybody else's music. And
yeah, that's what I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon. I wanted to keep it authentic and then just keep it hot. And the reviews are crazy, man. Like, you know, sometimes when you got a hit record, you know, certain people are hitting me from all around the country that you know they wouldn't hit you.
Otherwise.
And they're like, yo, it's a hit. It's a hit.
Can I
like
say
DJs.
Something? It felt like it came out of nowhere.
The single?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was premeditated. It was premeditated.
I wasn't quite sure if you were just in the studio one day like, yo, this is hot. Let's put this out.
No. I actually was at an LL Cool J show. And I was on stage just hanging out. You know, that's my idol.
Absolutely.
And he was doing it well. And in there, they have a mix. Like, sometimes they change up the beat. And the doom, 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 boom, boom, doom, doom, doom. And he was like, down with the lights of sweat. And we're doing it. And I was like, I took down the notes and I went right back to the studio. I said, yo, we got to flip Don't Look Any Further, man. So we flipped it that new style, and then we dropped the hook, the rhymes. It was, you know, it's a go.
And
Your sister Remy got a hit record.
Yeah.
Coming soon, too.
Oh, yeah?
Smash #1 in America. Not regular. We have it.
Okay. And then you helped put that record together?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she's the best female rapper in the game. But, you know, we produce it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So, you know, she got a smash coming.
I wanted to actually bring that up because, you know, the success of Plateau of Plomo, like, you guys had a huge year last year. Like, so much happened for you. Multiple Grammy nominations. Like, it was such a huge year.
We're not going to stop. You already see this song. Fat Joe set it off with this, and Remy's coming like 2-3 weeks from now. Her joint is even bigger. Her joint is a no-brainer. Like, with a female, you ever know this guy got to hold a door for the female, let him in and all that? Like, I had to give her the bigger song. So we could be cool. Like, here's the song. It's a smash. Oh, thank you, brother. Right, I happen to have a little hot one over here. All right, you can live, Joe. You can live. So, you know, she's good. She's covered, man.
I love the fact that you guys band together last year and made all of this happen. You know?
Man, it was an amazing ride, amazing journey, and it's going to continue. We loved the feeling so much that we didn't want to lose that feeling, man. We we knew when she won that Female Rapper of the Year, we were so happy, but at the same time, I looked at her, and when I really knew was she was on the same page with me, I was like, all right, now you won this, you know, from here on, you know, the next year starts. Like, you got to get on your, and she was like, I'm with that. I know what's up. Let's go. And that was that. So I was already, the way it works for me and Rem is I already start picking out beats and working on them and getting ideas and getting hooks and all that. And then when she's ready, I present it to her. She can knock out 6, 7 songs in one day. She's a
dope.
beast.
Yeah.
So I gotta, like, you know, I can't do that. Like, I'm not that type of guy. Like, I gotta take a little time with my songs. I can't do 6 songs in one day. She can, and they be dope. But she kills them all.
Right.
So I gotta get these songs together, and then she just comes in and kills it. She got this one record that is gonna be like, it's gonna paralyze hip hop to the point of where no man or female has rapped better than that since like Eminem's first album. It's just amazing.
I want to say personally, just knowing both of you and knowing, you know, and being friends with Remy and Papoose, is I'm so happy that all of this happened. You know, I know when she got out, she had so much pressure on her. Like, everybody's like, yo, where's Remy at? Remy about to save hip-hop. Yo, Remy about to come at Nicki. Like, it was always, like, all this talk. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she just needed some time to, like, reestablish herself.
You gotta get back in the, in the loop. It was like a time warp. You know what I'm saying? She was stuck in the cell for 7 years. How do you adapt? There's phones where you can look at people's face.
Like, I remember she told me, like, she felt like when she got out, she still had to ask, like, to use the bathroom and stuff. You know, it's like stuff that is basic stuff for us. You know what I'm saying? Not being locked up like that, you know, that long. So there was just stuff that she needed to get back to, like her family, her son. So, you know, and then everybody's like, oh, man, you know? And then, like last year was just, like, the eruption of everything. It just felt so good. It felt so good.
Hey, man, God is great, man. I told her, I said, sis, you know, it's like when you take that string and you put it through the needle, the soul. I was like, sis, we got a chance. And she was like, what you mean? I said, we got a chance. Like, you got to understand, last time people seen us, it was Lean Back. That was the biggest song in the world. If we put one out the park, they're going to get right in line. They're going to support this. She was like, you for real? You think so? I'm telling you that if we put this one out the park, if we make a smash hit, it's going to shock the world. Sure enough, it was out here.
I want to say this, though. I really wish, like, her and Nicki could somehow work things out. Just from a female standpoint, loving hip-hop, I would love to see the two of them, because they're so lyrically incredible, to have the two of them on a record together. And I hope that sometime, maybe because you're friends with both of them, maybe you can,
I'm not friends with both of them. I'm friends with Remy Ma. But I'm for peace in hip-hop.
I was under the impression that you were okay with Nicki. Everything was cool.
No. I don't have a problem with Nicki Minaj. But,
okay.
You know, I'm not friends with Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay. I'm
sorry. I'm friends with Lil Wayne.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was under that impression. I apologize.
No. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't have no problems with Nicki Minaj, but, you know, I'm on Team Remy, baby.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, that's what it is. And as far as hip-hop beef, I don't really believe in it. I don't feed into it. I never was with it. I try to talk Remy and them out of this since I was hearing the little rumbles of it. I was like, yo, this ain't a go. Let's not do this. Let's not. And, you know, it snowballed.
Well, what I do know about Remy is that, you know, she addresses a situation very head on. And she doesn't know how to be phony or fake. She just doesn't. No. And, I mean, I respect her for that. And because of that, I think that that's, you know, why she addressed everything the way she felt she needed to address it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And so, you know, as far as me, I'll be at the Peace Summit if they ever have one. And I'll be waving
Peace Summit. I love it.
I'll be waving the peace flag, the peace flag, like, yo, ladies, please. Yeah. You know, I'm not with that rap beef. You know, I've had my
I know you've had your
tons of beefs that have distracted the process of, you know, making great music, you know?
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. So your last album was released in 2010, your last solo album. It's been 7 years, Joe.
Man.
So, like, first of all, when you put this album together, because this is now your next solo project, like, what are your thoughts on it? It's been 7 years. Like, what's the skeleton? Like, how do you put this thing together?
I'm one of the best in the game, Jenny Boom Boom. I always bet on myself. I'm one of the best in the game. It's going to be hot. It's just, I'm sorry, Jenny. It's going to be hot.
Do you know who you want to work with?
Probably our crew. I don't know exactly who, you know, I like to work with different artists. But I don't know, you know, I like the kid Tory Lanez a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, I like his pen a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It might just be Fat Joe. And maybe, you know, Remy popping up on there. But, you know, it might be like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this album's going to be real personal.
Really?
Real
You're going to address
personal.
some things that we haven't learned about you over the last 7 years?
Yeah, you never heard about stuff like that.
Wow.
Like, ever in my career.
Oh.
So I'm almost thinking that, damn, Jenny Boom Boom. I'm almost thinking that this album will be like a book. Like the Book of Joe. It's going to be like, you know, it's going to be like about my life. Rap, prior to rap, all kind of stuff, and just let that thing go. Something real personal that maybe people could benefit from and learn from the lessons and the mistakes I've been through, and maybe it'll help them in life, you know?
Well, I think that whenever you create any sort of project that's incredibly personal, it also helps you as well.
Yeah.
Because being able to talk about things, get all of that out, is probably very helpful to your own soul.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be crazy.
Okay.
Like, because I've been thinking about writing a book, and
I would read it.
no, it'd be a phenomenal book.
I would read it.
I was thinking about writing a book, and then I started thinking, like, what if I just rap my book? Like, just rap my life book. Not just thinking about beats and rhymes and, you know, the stuff we normally think about. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not easy being lyrical. It's not easy saying, I throw money at these hoes, but I don't do dances. Keep threesomes on my mind like the Hat on the Chance skit. Those are bars. Like, you really, like, this ain't not, this is like serious bars, right? But I think, like, if you write a personal, you just let the pen flow to where you're not being so calculated, or you got to do certain things. You know, there's certain things in records that you got to, you know, wow people. Like, even Roy Jones was forced to lean back. Even, like, these are bars that you got to, that you know, it's a certain thing you got to do in certain records. I don't know how to explain it to you.
Well, me not knowing how to write, you know, rhymes or, you know, creating any sort of music, I have to say I have nothing but respect for artists that know how to do that, because when, you know, you said just what you said about Chance or Roy Jones or whatever, it's just something super savvy that you just kind of threw in there that makes such a huge impact in that verse.
Yeah, hip-hop is the CNN to the streets. So it's our perspective, different artists' perspective of what's going on in the community and what's currently going on. And it's just your wittier way of saying it. So, you know, this kid is really nice. This young boy that just came out, Vic Mensa.
Yes, Vic, yeah.
He's really nice. And, but you know, he comes from that batch of, like, Chicago rap. Like, you know, that Common, that Kanye West. It's a refreshment.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, we look for inspiration, man. We look for motivation. And not too many albums can do that and inspire you like that. You know, Jay-Z's album was amazing too. You know, but, you know, back in the days, you would get an album and you would be like inspired. Like, you would want to go write an album today. It's not so much the case now. You know, I listen to albums, I like them all. But, you know, it takes a lot to inspire, you know, and that's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm looking so forward to it. I cannot wait for this album, Joe. I wanted to come back to that verse where you did address Chance, though. Is everything okay with you and Chance the Rapper?
We love Chance the Rapper.
Okay, good. Because I know after the Grammy wins that went on, you did say, you know, like, throw a little shot out there into the universe, but then you know, afterwards you were just like, no.
Well, I really didn't. Like, I like, you know, Fat Joe. He's like Jenny Boom.
But you're competitive.
He says whatever he wants to say.
Right, and you're competitive.
But he don't
like
take
me.
it back either. And he don't take it back. And so, I never had nothing against the kid. The kid is amazing. And I got nothing but love for him. Like I really never took shots at him. Like, they misinterpret. You know how it go, man.
I mean, I know everybody's looking for everything.
I did an interview the other day on the Breakfast Club, and when I looked on Twitter, it was like Fat Joe says everybody else is whack. New York hip hop is #1. I was like, yo, I never said nothing like that. But that's the line.
I know, it's all about
and that's gonna make the
sensationalism.
Click.
And I do
but
understand
Chance the Rapper, man, God bless that guy. You know, I'm about my people. I'm about my community. Whether it's giving toys out on Christmas, whether it's giving computers to schools, whether it's playing Santa Claus, whether it's going to AIDS charities, whatever. I'm all about my people. And when I see a guy like that, a young man, donate $1 million to schools in Chicago, you got to be kidding me, man. You got to love the guy. There ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think that he's an incredibly great person, and I just want to say personally, like music-wise, he spreads the word of God, and I just feel like we don't get a lot of positivity, you know. And
well, hip hop is so diverse. That's what's so dope about it. So you had a guy like, you know, people always say now, yo, these kids are stupid now, this and that, but we really had Biz Markie, who my favorite hip hop record of all time is called The Vapors.
Oh right? Yeah, that's your favorite of all time for Biz Markie. Wow.
Favorite.
My favorite is Summertime from him. I guess I slept. But Vapors, I love Vapors. I do.
Vapors, but he made a song called Pickin' Boogers. And we thought it was cool. Pickin' Boogers, right? That was some dumb right?
Oh, and by the way, I want to clean it up because I meant Spring Again, not Summertime.
Spring Again is dope.
That's a dope record.
Nah, that Spring Again is dope.
Yeah.
His album was amazing. But the point is, we had guys like that. Then we had people like Lauryn Hill, who was preaching consciousness, and she was woke ahead of time and was talking about what's going on in the community. We had Public Enemy. So hip-hop is so diverse. You go from Trey the Truth, who's probably spitting the most gangster lyrics out here.
Absolutely.
But then you got Chance the Rapper, who's church. You got Lecrae, who's church.
Church, yeah.
So it's so many different aspects. You know, hip-hop got everything. That's why we still #1. That's why because we so diverse.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. All right, so Remy, reality TV, she's still doing it. Yes. What about you, Joe? Can we see you on any TV shows coming up?
I would never count anything out, but I don't see it happening. So I'm working on a TV show right now about being a school teacher.
Oh.
And I'm teaching these kids, and I'm teaching them how to be business men and women, and how to buy low and sell high, how to be entrepreneurs. You know, a lot of people, you go to school and you go to college for 4 years, and you don't wind up working on what you learned for 4 years.
Right.
So I'm teaching these kids how to really make it on the street.
Oh, so you put the TV show together already?
Yeah, I shot a pilot already.
Nice.
Dr. Oz was my guest.
Ooh, I like him.
Danny Garcia, the champion. Like, you know, when you're doing something positive, the people really want to support.
Absolutely.
So we shot a pilot. Hopefully it gets picked up. You know, so if I do TV, it'll be teaching the teachers how to teach by using hip-hop.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that concept. And you came up with that concept?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so good. I love that. I mean, Fat Joe, you are quite the entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You're a good businessman.
I'm just trying to get money, man.
Yeah, well, we all are.
I'm just trying to get money.
We are.
Let me get money, man.
I just, want to know, because you did bring up Vic Mensa a little while ago, how important is it for you to find new talent or even try to sign new talent at this point? Are you signing
I signed a guy,
artists?
his name is Marley Stacks. He has a song called Box 2 Boom.
Okay.
That needs to be your theme song.
Okay.
It's a hit. It's #1 in America. I rapped on it. You'll see. Remember, I'll see you in 2-3 months, and you'll be like, yo, that record was great.
Okay, I'm going to look it up today.
It's #1. 6-packed up, 19-year-old. He's the man. And it's called Box 2 Boom. I'm working with a guy named Rosso Vallet, who's very special to me. He's working on his music right there. I signed a young boy called UFO Feeve, who's more of like an underground hip-hop artist. He's a Puerto Rican kid, dumb nice. He's like a new Nas, like a J. Cole new Nas. And I've just been working with artists, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to like create the new star. The new, because I don't know how much longer Fat Joe gonna do this. I know I say this to you every time I see you, but I don't, we gotta develop new talent, man.
What do you look for in these guys?
They gotta be superstars, and they gotta bring something to the table. You know, they got to bring something different. They got to feel like a star, first of all. Because I don't buy into records. I buy into the personality and to the people. And then the records make, you know, they become hits. But people got to be they want to be Jenny Boom Boom. We got to have a bunch of fat Puerto Rican guys wanting to be Fat Joe.
Right.
We got to, like, you got to be able to inspire others to be like you. So that's a major thing about being an artist. Now, if you get an artist that just fits in the room and we don't know who he is,
right,
that's not a go.
I really do believe that. I think that seeing someone for, you know, their personality now and what they can bring to a situation is even more important than a hit record. Is that true?
Exactly. Exactly. So people buy into you.
Right.
People bought into Cardi B before they bought into this record.
And her album's dope.
Yeah, but they bought into her.
Yeah.
Yo, we seen her struggle. We know she used to dance. We know this, that. She from the hood like us. She don't care. She don't take no shit. Boom! She got a hit. Oh, we really love it now. Like,
right.
They buy into you.
Absolutely. So I, you know, wanted to know, you worked recently with like Raekwon on Khaled's album. And I know you were also on the Bad Boy reunion tour. You did some dates. Will there be like a Terrorist Squad tour? Like, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I know that I'm looking for a hit for Tony Sunshine. I don't manage him. He ain't signed to me, but he's my little brother, and I'm about to get him one.
Because I would love to, like, a Wu-Tang, Terrorist Squad, like a bunch of different groups,
crazy.
like on tour, like.
But we're
all
doing
over
a
the
Rough
country.
Riders. We're doing a Rough Riders show, but it's Ashanti and Ja Rule and me, and then it's DMX, The Lox, Eve, Swiss. We're doing that in Atlantic City this Thursday.
Okay, that's dope.
Tomorrow's. That's tomorrow.
I wish you had come out here to the one in the casino. That would have been dope.
Yeah, that's crazy. But we doing that one, and it's crazy.
Okay. So, yeah, you need to put that together.
All right,
I would like to see it. Well, Fat Joe, thank you so much. Hey, are you, after this album, first of all, when's the album coming out? You're still putting it together, right?
I think I'm putting it together, I think more like Christmas.
Okay, perfect. And then there'll be another collabo album with Remy, I'm assuming.
I'm hoping so. If she making hits and I'm making hits, we might as well plato plomo do on them. Every time until the wheels fall off, baby.
Absolutely. Well,
right.
God bless.
God bless. Jenny Boom Boom.